Peace, peace. Another glorious day, y'all. Another glorious day. I hope everything good with you and yours. Another day at hitting these pull-ups. I've been on this pull-up tirade this just since last week. Been going in with the pull-ups, you know, and I'm enjoying it. So let's get right into it. Let's get right to it, and we'll speak about that. But we here to get the work put forth. So let's get it. So that was our first set of 8. Yeah, so I've been, since last week, I've been hitting these pull-ups like every time I worked out. My last few videos prior to this one, as you see, has been pull-ups. And I'm enjoying it a great deal, you know? So I suppose I'm just taking full advantage of the appetite at hand with, you know, me just favoring, which pull-ups are my favorite exercise, but just the back-to-back workouts of hitting these pull-ups. So I'm enjoying myself very much so. Indeed. So let's get some of these dips in. Make sure that's right and exact. All right, let's go. As you see, that one wasn't successful, but I'll get up there. Yeah, I'll get up there. But I'm definitely gonna get those pull-ups in. I'm gonna hit this, get some push-ups. Now, let's see what it do. We here to get this money. But of course, you know, I don't got the mic today. It's no wind blowing. The park is empty for the most part. It was raining earlier. So, no mic needed, it's no wind. So, you can hear me loud and clear. You know, so let's do what we came here to do. To get this money. Huh? Another clean 8 for a start. You know, the Then we make our way over here, get some of these push-ups. Off of the balance beam. But of course, fresh off of work, another great example of one taking advantage of the time, right? So soon as you get off that job or close your place of business or whatever it is that you do that demanded your time other than having the time to work out, you come out here and get to it. Start off with 20, break the ice, get the routine, get in my groove, get the routine fluctuating at the capacity that it starts to pick up with me getting in such groove, you know? It's another 20 right there. I haven't done any cardio this week. So, what's tomorrow? Today is Friday. Tomorrow, early. And it's gonna be a nice day tomorrow. That sun is coming out tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to, not only have to, I'm gonna want to come out here and get me a nice jog or either the jump rope. But what I do like about jogging over the jump rope, I never mentioned this, is that when I'm jogging, I'm moving about in different areas. Whereas with the jump rope, I'm in one place. If anything would be the least favorite of mine when it comes to that jump rope is staying in one place with it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when I'm jogging, I'm moving amongst different areas and, you know, looking at my different surroundings throughout that duration of the jog, you know? Yeah. Let's hit these pull-ups, y'all. So that's the only thing that is my least favorite about the jump rope, is staying in one place. But in terms of the heart rate, the exercise in itself, I can't say I enjoy it more than the jog. The benefits I think it contributes to me more so, and the definition of my physique with the jump rope. It gets my heart rate up, you know what I mean? Like, but I do enjoy jogging a great deal. Like, so if I would have to compare the two, the jump rope is one level higher than the jog as far as the favoritism between the two. Anyway, let's get these pull-ups. That's the time we're on right now. So let's get it. But I wanted to mention that though, because that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. That set was nice. Yeah, that was nice. And I could feel the work from yesterday, from those prior days with the pull-ups. So, definitely been an all week of me hitting pull-ups. It's gotten the majority of my attention this week. It felt good. It's good. It's about that control. It's about that control with that. And when you up there on that bar like that, you can feel that weight pulling down. You definitely can feel that weight pulling down, for sure. And part of me on that last video, what I noticed when I took a look at it, before posting it, I noticed I said the wrong set count. I said 5 times 5. I said 5 times 5 is 25. And I said 10 sets, which is 5 sets. And because I was just in the moment, I didn't do the knowledge at that actual time. So yeah. But listen, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I just mentioned that, because I notice such errors. But yeah. So yeah, we just did a set of those off the dip bar. I'm gonna follow up and get right back up there. All right. Hit it from this point. Felt good. That was good. Starting to rain, y'all. I thought it was over. But that don't stop the show. I don't want to get drenched. That don't stop the show. So what I do, because of the rain, I got options. And that's why I'm glad I came over here. Let me show you how I still get to do what I love to do. Yeah. I'm in the area with shelter, for sure. As soon as that rain subside, I'll be right back on that bar. You heard? So what I'll do for that, in the meantime, we got work to do. So I'll get those push-ups. And I hate to be disrupted with the workout, but it is what it is. Let's get it. Let me back this up a little more. There we go. It's a nice 30. So what I'm gonna also do over here, because I don't want to neglect it. So what I'll do to substitute those dips, I'm gonna hit it off the bench. camera look a little dark from where I'm at, so couldn't really tell. But it's nice and clear regardless. So I hit the dips off of the bench, hit them triceps off of the bench. So if you don't have access to a dip bar, again, we have alternative ways to substitute such exercises. So, yeah, let's get it. So that was a nice 30 clip. Let's get back to it. That was 25 on that set. Feel that. Feel that in your back and your tries. Follow right back up with the push-ups. That was a nice 25 right there. So what I'll do with this is I'm gonna hit the shoulders, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna hit the shoulders off the bench. So what I could do is I can hit the chest, I can hit the shoulders, I can hit the triceps, all off of the bench. So when one way isn't to our advantage, I'm not gonna be. I'm not standing in the ring. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you how to hit the shoulders off the bench, and it's simple, and it's very effective. Simple, very effective. Let me show you. So I grab the bench like so. I come forward. And that's how you finesse those. That was a 35 count, right? And it doesn't look like much. Don't let that fool you by what it looks like. Apply it yourself. The shoulders is talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, when you push forward, it doesn't take much in terms of the range of motion. It's already a very short range of motion. But that tension on the shoulder, it increases fairly quick. And when you feel that as the tension increases, you keep going. You keep that rhythm. You keep that target on the mark. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna feel it right in that shoulder area. I feel it wonderful. Along with the back, it's all connected. Mind alignment with the movement, the muscle, the body part, all of that factors in terms of the feedback you receive, the results, and the gains. You see? Yeah. Now, what I'm calling for now, I want to hit the dips. Now, the dips are asking for attention. That was good. That was great. And it's interesting. My biceps, I can feel it's feeling like I'm working my biceps. It's just the body talking to me. And I know I say that a lot. The body is talking, the body is talking. Yes, it is. Because if it's not talking, and what that talking is you feeling the activation. It would be so easy for you to say it's not working. You know, people get discouraged all the time with not getting a response, you know, not seeing the gains, you know, so. That's why they say that mind and muscle alignment is so important. It's so important. Let's hit those dips again. I like to follow suit with the appetite at hand. So let's get it. And before I hit the push-ups, I go back to the shoulders. Then we follow back up with them push-ups. That was good. No sets I did in here was a nice mix-up. Break up the pull-ups. Let me get back over there. Hold on, give me a second. I'll probably get some more of that over there before I leave. Even maybe on this video, but it's dark over there. That's what I don't like. You know? It's dark over there. Let's bring this up a notch. Yeah, that was great money though. And it hit my shoulders, you know? Really responded well. So now I'm gonna hit these pull-ups. That back is screaming for attention. Screaming for attention. Yes, it is. It's 12. 8 more away from 20. 8 more away from 20. That's how you gotta look at the mathematics on this. You know, if you're struggling with your reps, as I do, and to give yourself that mark of how close you are to reaching that higher point in your reps. Look at it in that way. I just did 12. 8 more would have been 20. All right? So tomorrow, or not tomorrow, because I've been doing so many pull-ups, but then let's say next week, right? I'm going to be realistic. Next week, it may be 15, 16, maybe 18, right? But the work that's put forth today is the contribution to tomorrow's workout, next week's workout, the day after, 2 months from now, all right? So, yeah, let's get these pull-ups. Let's get up on this dip bar now. Look like my camera's dark, y'all. I don't like it, but yeah, I don't know why it looks so dark, the camera. Wow. Maybe, who knows? Let me get to this one. It's good. It's nice. You know how I'm feeling today? I can show you better than I can tell you. So this is a level that's gonna take me, I don't know how long, but what I was trying to show you just now is if I'm able to hang from the bar with one arm. It's not happening today. However, I feel as if I can, more than I've ever felt since my surgery, since the pre-surgery. And that was another thing I wanted to point it out to in my last video. I was making reference, I was saying, me doing the pull-ups behind my neck, I was making the error of saying post-surgery, which is after the surgery, of course, but I was doing the behind the neck pull-ups all the time prior, pre-surgery. So this is the point with hanging from the bar with one arm, is that I feel that ability arising within. My mind is like, get to it. But the body, and the body is too. But the mind is like, You can give it a try, but obviously it didn't pan out. So it's just the feeling in itself, that the excitement of getting to it with hanging with one hand. Let's get it though. Wow. That was good. That was good. Let's go hit these push-ups off the balance beam. Us. Pardon me, y'all. I was like, where the timer at? So that was a quick 50. Word, that, look, it's crazy. It was a nice 50. Let's get back. Let's get some more of those. Now let's make our way back to that dip ball. Oh, there we go. Because it was looking dark, y'all. I don't know if it's the area I was in, but I wasn't going to mess with the camera at all. So I don't want to, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So right after these push-ups, we follow up, get on that dip ball. Oh, let me bring it over here. This is the one I'm going to. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I ain't able to hang from that bar with one arm just yet. It's no joke, y'all. You see that? It's no joke. Great vascular though. That's one thing for sure. I think from drinking all that water, you know, that low sodium, you know. Yeah, on that type of time. I'm gonna get right back up there, let the body regroup. Like I said, I like to hit my sets back to back. So I've mentioned this before, if I, like with this routine here, we doing the push-ups, the pull-ups, the dips. I like to go back to back, meaning I like to do 2 sets of the same exercise and then move on to the next, you know? Make sure that you give yourself, you know, more than plenty on each go around, you know what I mean? That's what I like to do. I mean, they don't gotta be 2, it could be 3, you know? But that's how I like to do. I like to give each individual exercise, you know what I'm saying, a good amount of attention. There we go. Just like that. But you know what time it is now. Pull-up time. Let's hit the pull-up handles. I like these because as you pull yourself up, you could pull the handles, you could bring them in. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you how I do that. see what I'm saying? You could bring those handles in. So when you start from wide to close, wide to close, wide to close with those, you know? Yeah. Let's get a few more of those in. I ain't like that set. Let me redo that. I ain't like that set. Let me do that. Let me redo that. I ain't like that set. But nonetheless, it was a pull. And I follow up, hit them push-ups off that balance beam. Sets and reps, y'all. Sets and reps. That's what I love too. I mean, it's obvious because a lot of my footage is based on that type of working out. But sets and reps. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. there you have it. We went back to back on those sets. So what I'm gonna do is, body responding nice, but anyway, I wanna hit some more of these over here. So what I started over here, when avoiding the rain, I wanna get back to some of this too. I don't wanna totally neglect it because I definitely was getting a great response. So let's get some more. Why not? So I'm gonna do with these, I'm gonna hit the back, hit the triceps, the back arms, hit the triceps, y'all, let's go. Nice 25 on those. You can get a great response, as I said. You know, that rhythm, keeping that proper form. That's a good way to hit those triceps. Again, your back is involved. And the tension builds up nice, too. You know, again, these type of movements that look fairly simple, in which it is, because it doesn't take much for you to, you know, be stationed to the ground, especially these type of workouts or exercises when you station to the ground and, you know, you're not pulling your entire body weight like compared to the pull-up, but it does serve a huge purpose, you know what I'm saying, with those triceps. So if you're not one that works out often, one will get tired from this too. You know, you get burnt out quick from let's get it. So what I want to point out too, when you do those, the further you extend your legs, the more challenging it becomes. All right? So the closer you bring your legs in, let me show you. So if you bring your legs in close like this, let's say this close, you come down, much easier. You come out further, like that. And another thing I want to point out with those is this, right? The closer your legs are to your body, the more planted your feet on the ground. Once you extend them further, now you have no choice but to rely on the support of your heels to assist you with the movement. So again, even with those, there is a slightly more advanced way of doing them. Also with the range of motion. So you don't want to, you still want to give yourself enough range of motion to target that tri. So this is an exercise that one could easily cheat themselves. So if you want the great benefits from this type of exercise, you gotta extend those legs further. And you gotta go with a deeper range of motion. I don't know how my range of motion is looking until I see the camp, but I guarantee you, I'm targeting that tricep, that entire back of my arms, even my back. I feel what's involved with the exercise, 100%. And then from that point, I hit the shoulders, all right? So that was 45. That was 45 reps. And as that burn was increasing, that appetite was increasing as well. So that felt fantastic, y'all. Absolutely fantastic. And I followed right back up with those. So on that set, it was only 20. You know what I'm saying? That was only 20 on that set. You know? And now the triceps is calling again. Follow up the triceps. So with that said, I brought my legs in a little closer. But what I did was, I didn't plant my feet to the ground all the way. I still kept my balance on the heel. So when you use your heel to assist you with your legs, is, for me, what I get from that is I get a deeper range of motion. So when your feet are planted, you can still get a decent range of motion, the same as if with your heels. But I feel like, from what I experience, with my feet planted, it's taken away from the tension. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'd rather not do, is plant my feet on the ground when doing that exercise. I'd rather use my heel, you know? So let's hit these push-ups. Pardon me, y'all. Yeah, I'll be having to readjust my pants with the belt. That's just the issues I have with being slimmer now, you know? So, this belt is for a 34, I think, but it seemed like it's bigger for the waist. I'm gonna have to get a 32. That's what you call losing weight problems. It's a good thing. You know? So that was a 20 count on those push-ups. We're gonna follow right back up with those. Let's make our way back out here. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Absolutely gorgeous. Count, go up, and go down. Go up, go down. It's much better. Much better on that one. We follow up with them dips. Let's go. We follow up, we get right back up there. Like I said, back-to-back sets. You move on to the next. You know? It's nice. We follow up with them pull-ups right after with the pull-up handles. There we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. That was nice. You know, after work, ride to the park. And the beautiful thing about right after work is that you still, you know, if you're not an individual where you tired and wiped out, I mean, it happens, right? But more than not, while you're still with a decent amount of energy, you know, because I get it. You go home, you settle down, you eat, you know, and that'll have you reluctant or not in the mood to just simply don't want to do anything else. But that's why when you leave from work or your place of business, you know, you just go right to that, go straight to the gym, straight to the park. You know, even if you got to pick up the kids, if you have a situation where you could drop them off straight at home or bring them with you. Bring them with you, especially in this time of the season. So, you know, I'm gonna constantly make mention of that. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's. There we go. Let me make our way back to that balance beam, y'all. Yes. Beautiful. Let's go from this angle again. So we did quite a few things in this routine, you know? All calisthenics for me this week. All calisthenics. I don't recall doing any cardio this week. All pull-ups, push-ups, and today I'm doing dips. That's all the body's been asking for. So that's what I gave to that particular appetite. Just barely completed that 25. Let's hit these pull-ups now. Look. I like that set right there. We make our way back to that dip bar. We back it up a bit. I thought third time was a charm. Huh? Let's get up there. There we go. that was beautiful. Because I got up there. So we got to get back up there. One more again. One more again. We here to win. Yeah. We here to win. Let's make our way back over here. Get a few sets of those. Came through. For sure, did what we had to do. So with this set right here, I'm gonna start off with the shoulders instead of the back arms, the triceps, the correct terminology for that body part. So we're hitting the shoulders, y'all. It's 22. But yeah. Nice routine. So before we come to a closeout, you know, we go over what we did. You know, so we did our pull-ups. Again, all week it's been calisthenics for me. We hit our pull-ups. We hit our dips off the high bar. We did our push-ups. We hit chest. We hit back. We did our shoulders off the bench. We hit our triceps. All right? So again, we hit our pull-ups. We hit our dips. We hit our push-ups. You know what I'm saying? And we hit our shoulders, which I'm doing right now. I got to come to a close. I got to go pick up my little man. So, let me hit these back arms. No. You know what? I got to close out. I can't be irresponsible and not get him on time. I would love to, you know, continue more of this routine, but fatherhood is more important. I'm out of here. Catch you on the next go around. Peace.